Well, there must be an end to a fight, but that's upon them. The family of the late Kiambaa Member of Parliament, Paul Koinange, has indicated that they will be announcing on Thursday, that's tomorrow, the date they intend to bury the legislator, noting that they need more consultations with the family members as well as the head of state, following the president's directive that the burials be conducted within 72 hours after death occurs.
Wednesday morning, and Kenyans woke up to news of the death of Kiambaa MP Paul Koinange, who had been receiving treatment in Nairobi hospital for COVID-19 related complications. The late MP, who was elected first in Parliament in August 2013, served as the chairman of the Departmental Committee on Administration and National Security in the 12th Parliament. President Uhuru Kenyatta, who was among the first national leaders to mourn the late Koinange, described him as a dependable leader whose focus was the unity, stability and progress of the country. Speaker of the National Assembly, Justin Muturi, on his part said that the House has been robbed of a committed and dependable member.
We served with him very well. By the time that
it's okay. The children and the entire people of Kiambaa.
Some of his colleagues in the National Security Committee could not hold back their tears as they eulogized their departed chairman.
Honorable Koinange also had his vision, the idea that cattle rustling must come to an end within this term, and we were thinking of legislative and other interventions we could put into place to do it. But overall, Honorable Koinange believed in one united, peaceful and secure country.
Honorable Koinange spent many days visiting all the police stations in our counties just to see what the problem or the issues were that were making our police force probably not perform to the best of their ability.
I want them to be given state burial because security is the nerve system of this republic. So I'm appealing to His Excellency the President to give him state burial.
Kiambu Governor James Nyoro also eulogized the late MP as a devoted leader.
He's been my confidant, he's been my friend. We've been consulting on many issues, and it's really sad to hear that Paul Koinange is no more.
Koinange joins a list of other leaders who have so far succumbed to COVID-19 related complications, including the former Kericho Deputy Governor, the late Susan Kikwai, and former Matungu MP, the late Justus Murunga. Chris Dairo, KTN News.
And of course, you need more information about the stories we've been running tonight. And let's take a look at what's in the papers for you tomorrow. First, we have a special report for you in the papers, and this is about the missing oxygen tanks. It's right here. So we have the gasping for air, the big oxygen shortage crisis. Despite allocations running into billions of shillings to boost response to COVID-19, medical oxygen is part of supplies running out as the third wave causes untold miseries and deaths. And of course, the government pleading that you return the cylinders that you're holding so that they may package more oxygen to be used in the hospitals. By yesterday, about 152 people were in the ICU. Patients were in the ICU, so the need for oxygen has never been required now more than before. Now to the headlines, the story we've given emphasis tonight. Raila's first step in the race for presidency is almost clear, and this is for what he said that it was his last bullet. Perhaps this could be the last bullet, and it's official after the submission of his name and that of his deputy party leaders, that Hassan Joho and Wycliffe Oparanya, that they are in that race. And of course, more important, Raila Odinga says that the reggae is still on, that they are still firmly behind the initiative to amend the constitution. There was a meeting to reaffirm that, contradicting his deputy Wycliffe Oparanya. We've had so many other governors speaking to this. Wycliffe Oparanya has spoken to this, Hospital Jamong has spoken to this, and of course Okoth Obado of Migori has also spoken to this, and it's a growing concern, growing voice. So he says it's still on, contradicting. I'm going to put this to my panel tonight. They're going to discuss this, and ODM is declaring BBI Reggae will still play on. That's one of the stories we have. But more important, let's scroll down. I want to show you a story here that is also of concern to a lot of Kenyans tonight. A little bit down. Alam, as another member of parliament, loses battle to COVID-19. He's one. Koinange is one of the over 1,000 people who were sick, but now he's lost the battle to COVID-19. These are the stories we're giving emphasis tomorrow in the Standard, so make sure you grab your copy. And it's a good place to take a break on News Hour tonight. But remember, we still have a lot to talk about, and we have the discussion right after the live broadcast. But first, let's take a break on News Hour.